We are coming on the air with breaking news. Ukrainian officials telling NBC News their country is under attack. Our team spread throughout Ukraine, hearing large blasts and explosions all across the country. Our team also reporting Russian troops landing in parts of Ukraine as the sun is rising there. Ukraine and its 44 million citizens are waking up to their country now being invaded. Putin also threatening any and all countries who try to interfere.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. As you saw in that initial clip, the country of Russia has officially invaded Ukraine. Bitcoin plunges as Putin announces a special military operation in the area. Now, let's just be real here. There are much bigger things going on right now than cryptocurrency for the people in those areas. There are lives being affected in Ukraine, in Russia, globally, as geopolitical tensions continue to rise. Even co-founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, who grew up in Russia, at least spent his first 6 years there, tweeted this: very upset by Putin's decision to abandon the possibility of a peaceful solution to the dispute with Ukraine and go to war instead. This is a crime against the Ukrainian and Russian people. I want to wish everyone security, although I know there will be no security. Glory to Ukraine. He tweeted that in Russian. He later added in English, reminder, Ethereum is neutral, but I am not. So in today's video, if you hold cryptocurrency, I want to break down exactly what this means to you. We'll go over Bitcoin news, Ethereum news, Cardano news, lower cap altcoin news, and much more. So like always, check the timestamps down below in the video description, hit the like button, and let's jump in, looking at what has happened to Bitcoin's price historically during other times of financial instability. During the last peak of financial uncertainty in March of 2020, Bitcoin fell further than gold and further than the Dow Jones, but then recovered 10 times stronger than both combined. So here is the chart of the price action. Last time we saw all markets drop in May of 2020. We see Bitcoin in red, oil in black, gold in yellow, and Dow Jones in blue. And we can see that everything crashed, everything pulled everything down with it, but then what recovered first? It was Bitcoin. And maybe you're saying, well, Austin, that was then and this is now. This is totally different. What does Bitcoin even have to do with what is happening in Russia right now? Well, a bank run is happening. Breaking news, Ukraine has limited bank withdrawals to 100,000 UAEs, around $3,000 US per person. Bank runs are starting. So now the people of Ukraine, who did nothing wrong, by the way, now they have to beg and plead for their own money. And to be clear, I'm not saying during times like this, it's smart to be all in Bitcoin, but I bet you that the citizens trying to withdraw money from their own bank, their own money, but they can't, I bet they wish they had some money like Bitcoin that wasn't controlled by a single government anywhere. And by the way, it's not just the Ukrainian citizens that now have limits. In response, the UK has announced that they will totally exclude Russian banks from the UK financial system. So Russia is being pushed out. The UK Prime Minister pushes for Russia to be banned from international payment system SWIFT amid a Ukraine invasion. So maybe this is why President Putin has been promoting the legalization of Bitcoin mining in his country. Maybe this explains why. And of course, here in the US, President Biden has now issued full-on sanctions against Russia. Here is a 20-second clip. Watch this.
Russia has now undeniably moved against Ukraine by declaring these independent states. So today, I'm announcing the first tranche of sanctions to impose costs on Russia in response to their actions yesterday. We're implementing full blocking sanctions on 2 large Russian financial institutions. We're implementing comprehensive sanctions on Russian sovereign debt.
All right, that was the clip. I know it cut off a little quick, but you get the point. All markets are crashing because what is happening globally right now. I shared with you this tweet from Travis Kling the other day, but I think it's worth repeating. The crypto market is in a weird spot right now, acting as a risk asset and going down on tightening fears, while governments all around the world act as a massive billboard why decentralization matters. The former will pass, the latter is a multi-decade trend. Great perspective. And I think that's why, during past major crashes, we saw assets like Bitcoin recover first. People want to opt out peacefully. They want something that's not controlled by any single entity. They like that. So in summation, I encourage you to give me your thoughts on this crypto market, your general view. I want to hear from you. But let's keep moving and get to the latest altcoins making news. Charles Hoskinson talking about the FUD surrounding Hydra. As you may or may not know, Hydra is the scaling solution for the Cardano network, which will allow huge throughput on Cardano. I believe millions of transactions per second is the goal. Now, some people are saying that's only theoretical. It will not happen. But Charles begs to differ. Watch this.
Charles, can you address the new FUD that Hydra is only theoretical and not possible from some GitHub comment? No, they're completely fucking wrong in every possible way. Hydra is absolutely possible. It's got a public roadmap, version 0.3. And we have great releases. I think they're every 3 weeks. Tons of things to do. Putting roll-ups in the head and tail protocol. But it's public. It's out there. This is an example of FUD misinformation to reality. Hydra is in the life cycle of applied research. A paper was written. A philosophy was embedded. And now it's an engineering problem. And as engineering is being done, things are being discovered about Cardano that need to be updated, modernized, and changed to accommodate the reality on paper. So the team is in rapid iteration, and every few weeks they learn something, and the project evolves. We had to implement and iterate to get to Prowess and Genesis, and we're doing the same with Hydra. But somebody in GitHub says, no, it's not possible. Oh, no, the GitHub commenter. Ah. Okay, great. The misinformation in this space.
All right. Love to see it. Love to see Charles leveling the FUD. And remember, it's the long game. Think long term on all this. And next up, before we get to Vechain, before we get to Ethereum, I do want to take 60 seconds or less and give a big shout out to sponsor of the channel, BlockFi. Introducing the BlockFi Rewards Visa Signature Credit Card, where you can earn an unlimited 1.5% back in Bitcoin on every single purchase. So no more wondering, well, is now a good time to buy? Do I wait for a lower dip? Is now a good time to buy? Why worry about that? Just stack sats passively, and every single time you buy groceries or gas or a beer at a bar for your buddy, just earn Bitcoin back. Every single time. And what makes this card different as opposed to the other competition in the space, with this card, there is no annual fee, which cannot be said for many of the other cards. There are no foreign transaction fees, which I love. And you can see if you're pre-approved with no impact to your credit. There's a link down below. That's blockfi.com/altcoindailycc. Link down below. And if you sign up right now, you can earn up to 3.5% back on every single purchase during your first 3 months. Link down below. Next piece of quick news for Ethereum. Ethereum balance on exchange at a 3-month high as ETH plunges 13% daily. So like always, as you know, on this channel, we'll give you both the bullish news and the bearish news so you always have all the information. And this right now is a bit of bearish news for ETH. We are getting this data from the popular analytics provider Glassnode, and as you can see right here, this is ETH on exchanges, and as of a few months ago, but really as of a few weeks ago, ETH is returning to exchanges. ETH's market also saw about $124 million worth of liquidations in the last 24 hours. So just know that some of this was natural profit taking, I guess, but a lot of this was just traders getting wrecked, i.e. getting liquidated. Just FYI. And next up, a quick piece of lower cap altcoin news for Vechain. In a direct tweet, they say, "We are proud to have contributed to Shanghai's new blockchain standard. Our technology is helping write the rules of enterprise blockchain in China, Europe, and beyond. As the world transitions to digital, Vechain is ready to deliver mass adoption." So what this means to you as a Vechain holder is that Vechain helped write the rules for Shanghai. They helped establish the Shanghai Association standards for blockchain technology. So a small green flag in adoption, at least, for the country of China, and Vechain? Give me your thoughts down below. And that is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow. And don't forget to pick up your tickets for Bitcoin 2022 in Miami from April 6th through 9th, the biggest Bitcoin conference of the year. Join us, come hang out with us, have a beer with us, and be sure to use our code Altcoin Daily for 10% off your ticket. Link down below. Check it out.